A mother's full truth, followed by her child's quiet strength. My mind has been thinking about mothers with no choice and the effects on children when some fathers die. Some fathers fight, some fathers leave, but the ones who just vanish, no note, no explanation. Not even a lie. They leave a silence that's louder than any scream. This is the story of one woman, a mother, who did everything right and still got left behind. We weren't perfect, but we were a family, or at least that's what I believed. I wanted the life, the white picket fence, the slow Sunday mornings, the laughter, the safety, the kind of love I never got to grow up with. You see, I came from pain, a broken home, a mother who raised me alone while being broken down by a man with fists. And I swore I'd never live that life, never repeat that story. But then I met him, and he was charming, soft-spoken at first. He made promises, not just to me, but to my inner child. He said he'd be different, he said he'd stay, and for a little while he did. But then came the drugs, the late nights, the paranoia, the mood swings, the danger. Not fists, but smashed plates, screamed threats, holes in the walls. Moments I covered my children's ears and prayed they'd forget. Moments where love didn't look like love anymore. It looked like survival, and still I held on. Because love makes you hope, and trauma makes you desperate to fix what's broken, even when it's breaking you. I came from a wealthy family, and I poured everything I had, money, time, years, into saving him. I spent nearly $200,000 trying to fix us, rehab after rehab, motorbikes to distract him, cars to keep him busy, flights overseas for programs that promised they could help. All I ever wanted was a simple, quiet life with the man I loved, the happy home I never had. But the truth is, you can't love someone clean, you can't money someone sober, and you can't build a future with someone who keeps disappearing in the present. Then one day he was just gone. No goodbye, no fight, no apology, just vanished. And I stood there, kids on my hip, bills on the counter, fear in my chest. Not crying, but shaking. And yet, I thought he'd come back. And the worst part, he did get clean. He did rebuild. He found someone new, started over, has another child now. He's stable, he's sober. He's posting smiling pictures and doing school runs with a baby in his arms. But not ours. He never called, never checked in, never said, "How are they doing?" And that is a grief no one talks about. Because he didn't leave us when he was broken. He stayed for that. He left us when he was whole. Child, I used to wait for him. Every birthday, every Father's Day, even regular days like Thursdays. I used to stare at the gate thinking, maybe today. I had questions I didn't ask out loud, like, what did I do wrong? Why doesn't he want to see me? Does he remember what my voice sounds like? Mom never badmouthed him, even when she wanted to. She just said he's not well, but I could hear the ache in her silence. I once made him a card, folded it perfectly, drew us holding hands. I don't even know where I left it, maybe under my pillow. Maybe I thought he'd find it somehow, but he never came. And as I got older, I stopped waiting. I stopped drawing him in my pictures. I stopped calling someone dad in my head. Because the man who gave me my name didn't care to know who I was becoming. He didn't die, he didn't fight. He just left. And that kind of absence, it doesn't end when the door closes. It lingers, it shapes, it scars, but it also reveals something. The ones who stay are the ones who love. They do the bedtime stories, the scraped knees, the school pickups, the emotional labor. They carry it all, even when they didn't break it. So this story isn't about the man who left. It's about the woman who stayed. And the child who grew strong anyway. Because love isn't loud, it's quiet. It's constant, and it never ever walks away. Thank you for watching. Please, in the comments, let us know your thoughts. Give us a yes if you know anyone who has been emotionally traumatized. And don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Together, we want to create a community of like-minded people. Do your good karma work today. Share this with someone who needs to know they are not alone. Thank you. See you in the next one. Namaste. Stay well.